Welcome back to another episode of Couch Chronicles, Season 2, Episode 6, where we answer your questions with 100% facts, 77% of the time. And if you hear a lawnmower in the back, it's because they're doing work in the back. I always hear a lot of stuff going on. I never see what's actually going on back there.
When we make it to Season 2?
Top of the year. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Lex Locks 757. Hey y'all, it's your favorite dreadhead Lex Lock 757. Do y'all have reoccurring themes in your dreams? I constantly dream about calling 911 and not getting through, missing my flight, and outer space, LOL. Haven't gotten to the bottom of it, but do you have dreams you can't get rid of? Now it's time for a shameless plug. Wrote out my 1-year plan, and part of it is to get at least 2 new YouTube subscribers a day. So by New Year's, I'll be at 1K. So anybody with a YouTube channel, please hit that sub button. Search LexLock757 on YouTube. I do reaction videos for independent and mainstream artists. Thanks. Once again, congratulations on your YouTube. Reoccurring dreams. When I was younger, I used to have certain nightmares, and it would be like the same nightmare of like a dark road, and it would be just a figure at the end of the road. And I used to always try to run, and in dreams, that don't work. You ain't no. Or when you run stupid in dreams, and
Or when you try to fight.
And in order to understand dreams a bit more, I had to kind of go see a doctor when I was younger because I couldn't sleep. I would be afraid to sleep because I was having these nightmares. But then I understood that these dreams were just like, just images, and they meant certain things, not necessarily bad things. And that's when I started being able to like control my dreams almost. But I did have a reoccurring dream, and that was like it was a little weird. I don't know why it just kept coming back. It was strange at the time.
I don't know if I cleared that card.
I mean, we in it now. I think.
But I don't want it to stop.
I mean, we should probably just keep going.
When you export them, how big are they usually? How many gigs?
I would say the Couch Chronicles probably maybe 20.
I think we're good. That's the 128 gig.
Yeah, I think
we should be good.
All right.
But I'm saying that when I don't know how much on there.
Okay,
but it's 128.
Okay.
All right,
y'all.
But back to the dreams. When you having a reoccurring dream, sometimes they say you gotta solve it in your dreams for it to go away. So say if you getting chased by a dog, you gotta at some point face this dog and defeat it to end this dream.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you just gotta hit the internet. Sometimes a lot of people have the same dreams and they have interpreted already and have broke it down so you know the meaning of this dream. So, yeah.
Magnificent Bastard.
Magnificent Bastard.
Got a couple of questions this week. The first one I asked before, but got to ask again. Are we going to get the Room Noise Volume 2 release? I will stream them songs so many damn times on Spotify or whenever. I can't answer that, to be honest with you. I can't answer that. We have to have a group meeting about that. But I'm going to leave it at that. Second question. Feel free not to answer if you can't or don't want to have or don't want. But have you guys given any thoughts to teaming with Kev on Stage Studio app in any way, like working on a series with Creative Group or licensing some of your content to them? You guys definitely have a winning concept with Room Noise, and it generates content inherently and technically is an unending concept. Hope you have a good day. P.S. I highly suggest reading that Trappily Ever After. It's a quick read. Definitely still have to read that, but we would always be down if Kev wanted to work. I mean, I think it's all in timing. We can't really force it. It's all sitting down, talking to him, seeing what he has in his plans for his app.
Yep.
And if Room Noise worked on there, I'll be down for it because that's what he created the platform for, to help other creators and do stuff. And what he's doing is great. So we definitely. Kev is great. He came on Room Noise, so he's great. Yes, and I really do need to read Trappily Ever After. Hydrate or dihydrate? That's
What?
funny. Hydrate or dihydrate?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I've always thought black people are some of the most talented people on earth. We're creative, we can dance, cook, sing, and make people laugh. God gave us none of those talents. God gave me none of those talents, LOL. When did you figure out that you were actually funny? When did you realize you were funny / creative enough to make a career out of it? That's always such a tough thing.
I can answer that.
Go ahead.
I found out I was funny when in elementary. I
Okay.
found out I can make a living out of it in college. Because I didn't think I would be doing this, but it just turned out this way. So in college is when I realized, I can get creative with this. But my whole life I've been funny. I knew I've been funny. I've been silly. This is my whole life. My mom used to always tell me in church, stop all that horse playing and this and that, da-da-da. And now horse playing pays my bills.
Question, do you think silly and funny are the same, or they're just in the same spectrum?
No, I was describing my type of funny.
No, but I'm just asking, do you think it's like in the same spectrum?
Yeah, it's different type of comedy and different
Like
type of humor.
slapstick
You got slapstick, you got
Gotcha.
physical comedy, you got sarcastic.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
all kinds. Mine, when I was just growing up, I was always just silly. I was goofy. So that was my funny. A lot of
Yeah.
physical and silliness. And then when I got older, it'll be a lot of, word plays and all that stuff. But
Yeah. I don't think I really got into jokes until we started doing it. Like like silly jokes and stuff like that, but really like structuring jokes and things like that when Dormtainment. So it'd be college. But yeah, been goofy. For some reason I just like Cam said, just make noise. Just be in the house making noise. Just goofy shit.
Mom be like, be quiet.
Just be funny.
All that stuff. I remember in 11th grade, I streaked in front of my family. My dad was on the couch, my mom was washing dishes, Chaz was eating at the dining room table, and I just ran out, anarchy! And my mom started laughing, Chaz was laughing, my dad was just shaking his head.
Yeah.
But that was me.
And this is just perfect because I'm just in the middle of this Big Sean interview. You said God gave you none of those talents. Maybe it's because you're telling yourself you don't have any of those talents. You may have those talents and you are blocking it because you're saying you don't have none of those talents. You gotta try things. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. Some people, I think I was one comedian I was listening to, and he was like he thought he wasn't funny until he just said something one day, and somebody was like, "I mean, you funny." And he was like, "Me?" And then now, I just can't remember which comedian it was, but you just gotta do stuff. But yeah,
Was it you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. All right, side dude of the century.
Dog, that's a funny name.
Hey, what's going on, fam? First and foremost, I apologize for my previous outburst about blue cheese and celery. Nigga was tired and talking crazy, laughing my ass off. Went back and showed my friend the Trapped Under the Bed skit. As I recited the thug gospel of Trick Daddy with Roman Mike, from the look on her face, I could tell she had never heard In the Wind. I was in utter horror, to say the least, and immediately pulled up my Apple Music to put her onto all that is Trick Daddy. She said she didn't know much of his music because she grew up in Philly, to which I replied, "Nigga, we grew up together."
That's funny.
Nigga, we grew up together. With that being said, my question is, who are your top 3 Florida artist groups? Florida artists / groups. Mine are Trick Daddy, 2 Live Crew, and Plies. Only because during my first sexual encounter with the cougar, she was bumping Plies for some reason, but I was jamming the whole time, laughing my ass off. Peace, y'all. Stay blessed. For me, it would probably be Trick, Rick Ross, and Too Loud. Yeah, but I'm trying to think if there's another one. Definitely Trick Daddy, definitely Rick Ross. I don't know if I can consider Too Loud Crew like favorite Florida artists. I like their music. I'll let you go if you got it.
It's funny you say that because I was just listening to Trick Daddy last night. He got 2 classic albums,
Absolutely.
at least. Thug Holiday and Thugs R Us. 2 great albums.
Absolutely.
Listen to them albums. But my favorite artist from Miami, he said Miami, right?
He said, who are your 3 favorite Florida artists / groups?
Definitely Trick Daddy. Definitely Rick Ross. Definitely Uncle Luke. Those three that's off top.
I mean, that's off top.
Who else?
I'm trying to think of somebody that's not coming to me.
Who else? Who else I love from Florida? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's not coming to me.
I'll just go with those three for right now. Those are like my favorite from Florida for sure.
Quarantine film student. Oh, I know. Trick Daddy, Rick Ross, T-Pain.
I love T-Pain too.
I think that's what I'm going to go with.
I love T-Pain too, but Uncle Luke, man.
Oh, yeah. No, I
still got to put Uncle Luke in my top three.
Quarantine film student. What up, Roman Cam? My rent was late at the first of the month due to it being my 26th birthday Monday, but I got it taken care of on Tuesday. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, it's all good. You know, we get it. One day late. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, we've been late on rent plenty of times.
Now that I'm 26, I wanted to ask what stands out for y'all when you were that age, and what advice would you give on how to approach that age to plan for the future? Thanks for the insight and continued health and success. I would have asked Emmanuel a question, but I know he ain't there. Maybe next time. Side note, I just got this thick hooper who looked like Zendaya number as I wrote this. So I'm so excited, LOL. Yeah, thick and look like Zendaya. That's solid.
When I was 26, I just moved to LA the month before. So that whole year was we moved in March. We were 25, right? Or were we 24?
So you've been here a year.
Huh?
So you have been...
No, I'm saying we moved.
I think it was 24 when we moved.
We moved 24?
Yeah, we just turned 25.
All right, my bad, y'all.
Yeah.
So when I was 26, I was in LA now. Had made the move at 24, technically 25, since a month later I was 25. So I was a year into LA now.
Yeah.
And that whole year was about taking that leap of faith and changing your scenery and going for it, going after your dream, doing what you got to do. So my whole mindset at 26 was that. And then that's right when my journey of like self-help started. That's when I was like, I read The Alchemist, I read 4 Agreements, and I was like, I'm about to be the best person I can possibly be. So at 26 is when my life changed, literally, for the better.
Yeah. And as far as the future goes, I would say if you can, go ahead and start investments. You know what I'm saying? Like, start at 26. It's a perfect time to start. You're right above 25. You know what I'm saying? Not quite yet 30. I would say definitely start in investing. And also, you know, like our boss talk said, this is the part where you gotta, you know, really start growing up and start really holding yourself accountable for certain things and understanding just kind of where you at internally. And so, so that was, and happy birthday. Happy belated. Tyler McHabit Thomas. Hey, DT and Trap the Sack family. Hope everyone is having a good week. I am trying to make it through. This past Saturday, my 14-year-old Yorkie had to be put down. Still having health issues, but I've lost 16 pounds, so that's helpful. I don't really have much to say this week, so I'll just leave with a quote I've heard recently. Just because someone stumbles and lost their way doesn't mean they are lost forever. I feel incredibly lost, but I know I won't be lost forever. Much love. Hey, you know the Trap here for you. You know we got you. It's all good. Don't even trip. Everybody has their up and down season. That's what life is. It ebbs and flows. So as long as you keep moving forward, you're going to be all right.
I recently lost a dog that was close to me yesterday. It was my granddad's dog in Bahamas, but every time I go, you know, I would be sending him snacks. I go take care of him every time I'm there.
You posted him.
I posted him plenty of times. I love that dog, but he unfortunately passed away yesterday, and so I kind of feel you because I didn't have this dog for 14 years, and it wasn't with me every day, so I know it ain't the same feeling, but it always sucks when you lose a close pet.
I definitely know because, like y'all told y'all on the story, my dog Flip left me last year after 19 years. That was a family member.
That was your brother.
That was my brother. That was a family member. So it's gonna be all right. You will get through it.
And you didn't even go to the funeral.
I didn't. I was when I found out Flip was getting put down, I was boarding the plane to Miami with 500.
So Miami was more important than your brother. being there for your brother.
No. My mom just called me. She didn't even have a funeral. We just had to put him down.
You should have been there.
I didn't.
He gave you 19 years of unconditional love, and you went to Miami with $500 and lost a key.
Oh man,
you partying with McNabb.
dog. That's still funny. Chris got aim. Sup guys? Just want to know how you guys been. LOL. You know what? I think I've been good. I think I've been good.
I've been tired. I've been ripping and running. I need to just. This weekend I'm sleeping.
Yeah, for sure. You know what?
I woke up thinking that like this weekend I'm sleeping.
I will say this. Y'all know I be going through different mental. I will say this. Like they said on the I Am Athlete podcast, I think business is at a 10. I think personal. I think I'm at a 10, somewhere around there. Mentally, kind of what Ocho said, like a 6, 7, like a 7. But what I'll say is because I'm having a battle still. Like I said, the week before last on the podcast with the phone thing. Not even that it's probably a lot to do with what happened yesterday, but
definitely
I'm still having a battle because I'm just like I'm trying to figure out if I need a break from social. But it's hard to take a break from social when you have business. Maybe I need a break from my personal social. Not that it's affecting me crazy, but like I kind of don't want to be on there right now. But I have a business, so it's a hard thing to figure out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I think as we always say, social media is still new, so we don't know the effects it has on us and our brain and our personal and all that. And then sometimes you do need a break. Like when I had that staycation this weekend, I wasn't on my phone.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I didn't know what was going on in the world for 3 days.
Yeah,
and it feels good. You do go through like, man, what's going on? Like, is there anything like I need to pick up? But I just fought through. I just let it, and I was just at the beach. So when once your break coming, you'll be able to. You gonna have that definitely like break to do it. But I'm saying if you need more, of course, you know.
Yeah, no, but I'm just because I feel such a responsibility when it comes to certain socials and stuff, and you know, which technically we do have responsibility, but. You know, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Maybe you just got to go on, not your personal.
I was thinking maybe just stick to messing with the business and growing and handling that. Damn, she got jagged edges. What's going on, DT fam? Today I wanted to know y'all thoughts on Bow Wow trying to join the WWE. See, this is why I need to get off social media.
No, this is why I need to get on social media.
All I know is
me and my Bow Wow news. I love my Bow Wow news.
All I know is he better not come out to that fresh as I'm is. And secondly, can somebody tell me why the hell Soulja Boy been beefing with Randy Orton on Twitter? That's it for me this week.
I don't even know who Randy Orton is.
WWE. He's WWE wrestler.
That's a new wrestler?
No, Randy Orton been there for a little bit.
Randy Orton. I've been out of the wrestling game for a long time.
Google Randy Orton real quick. If I'm not mistaken, it should be. I think it's WWE. Randy Orton. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been gone for a long time, buddy. Yeah. I don't know who the hell this is.
Talks for time. So Soulja Boy's beefing with Randy Orton. That sounds like one of the most that's very random. I would have to look at how that even started. I don't know what that means. But how I feel about Bow Wow joining the WWE? Why not? Why not? He done been on CSI. He done hosted 106 in Park. He is Mr. 106 in Park. He done rapped. He done acted. Like, fuck it. I mean, technically WWE is acting. So he's in the same lane.
It's just...
It don't make sense, though, to be honest with you. But do your thing.
I had no idea about this.
Yeah,
I didn't either. Throw me for a loop.
I didn't either.
I'm definitely gonna watch the highlights of this. Like, I'm very interested in this now because what? He's so small.
He's
like,
so
what's?
small.
I want to know what his finishing move gonna be. What he gonna come out to? Is he gonna be a good guy, a bad guy? I'm really invested in this. Like, I want to see this become a thing so I could, laugh. So I just want to know.
Y'all keep us posted because that's wild.
To me, his finishing move got to be to let me hold you down.
Yeah, and
So
he
once he gets you 3 off the rope, gets you then, and you can't resist. He's like and then you pass out, and then he wins.
and more people keep coming. He just and they got to play the beat when he do it.
Boom, and then once he lock in, that's it. You ain't getting out of that grip.
Yeah. And then Omarion come. Jameson. Hey fam, my question is, how do you handle people taking your energy? Whew. What I mean by that
the universe funny.
The universe is hilarious. It's hilarious. What I mean by that is that I'm a person that people come up to me and just tell me about a situation they have going on and decide that solving it now in the middle of food line is a great idea. It's a continuous thing, and it's kind of a blessed but draining. It's kind of blessed but draining. Thanks, fam. I got something for you. So my homeboy Justin Davis that was on the Boss Talk.
Davis.
When he was on there, he said something he's learned is that, so say somebody comes up to you or even somebody a friend or whatever, and they say they need to talk. Your response should be, do you need my head, my heart, or my ears? So then because then you can know. So if they say, I just need your ears, you ain't got to do it. You just listen. You just listen. If they need your head, you give your opinion or your 2 opinions, and they still have the choice. You give your heart. It's a little bit different. It's coming from a different place. It's gonna be a longer talk, and you're gonna have to really sit in it. And when he said that, I was like, damn, that make a lot of sense.
I didn't take that. That's beautiful.
I was like, that makes so much sense because now the person knows how to. They like, I just need you to listen, or I just need your ears. All right, cool. That's, you sit back and you listen. Or I need your head. Then you can be like, all right, well, I think this is what's going on. This is what's going on. They need your heart. Like, well, I wouldn't, go too far as that. How are you feeling? It'd be a more emotional side. And when he said that, I said,
I'm going to implement that in my life. That's very beautiful. And it's because we are those 2 people.
And it sets boundaries.
That a lot of people come to for advice or stuff. So, yeah. And it can be draining too. But sometimes you got to be like, sometimes you got to decompress after taking on somebody's energy. Like, and I don't just be open to anyone. You got to be like a close friend to me, or say this happens to spark a conversation with a stranger out of nowhere. Yeah, I may feel like that's meant to be, and I will definitely have that conversation. But I'm not just available because even when you in a good place and you taking on people different energies or asking for advice or their emotions, it could drain you. It could bring you down. So you got to be mindful of that and decompress after you have emotional talks, at least sometimes. So, and then the last thing I would say, if it's a person that keeps coming with you with the same issue, you got to get to a point where you're like, hey, I'm kind of done talking about that because I told you my opinion. I told you the advice I gave you, and you don't seem to be using it. So I don't want to just keep, going in circles. It's pointless. So it sounds harsh, but it is what it is.
Yeah. The ignorant noodle. What's up, y'all? 2 questions. What's the dumbest thing the Rome versus canned beef turned into a competition? Stuff like who can fold towels better or edit videos faster, or does it just stay at calling each other unfunny? And me and my homeboy have started Ignorant Noodle Theater, where we come together on Fridays to watch new movies. American Skin, One Night in Miami, Judas and the Black Messiah. This week is coming to America too. Does the house have any family event that doesn't involve work, or do y'all just hang out when you can? Two good questions. Me and Cam, that's our way of roasting each other. If y'all seen us in here on a daily basis, it's just an everyday thing. Either telling you to shut up or shut your fat ass up or that's our love language. So that's
roasting each other.
That's just what we do. That's just kind of men in general, especially in this house. But that's just what we do. Now, as far as
We have a friend who FaceTimes us, an older guy, FaceTimes us. As soon as we come on, he started roasting us. And it's all, we just laugh because it's all love. It's not from a bad place. He's not being negative. That's just the way that's just our relationship with him. So as soon as he come on, hey, look at this nigga. Looking like a something. We start laughing. You know what it is.
He brings joy every time we see his name. That's when a person, you see a person's name, you get excited. That's the people you want in your life. Yes. That's funny. Or sometimes he'll just call. We know when we put out something good, he'll call us. He'll call us.
As soon as he pick up, hey, y'all niggas stop.
Y'all niggas crazy. But that's a good thing. It says does the house have any family event that doesn't involve work, or do y'all just hang out when you can? This is a funny thing. Me and Mike went on a man date to Ocado, that place we be telling y'all about with the burger.
Fire.
We went like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, something like that. And when we were there, I was like, I want to be a better friend. I told him this, and he said, I've been thinking about that too. I was like, I want to give y'all more gifts. Like if I'm just out and I see something that my nigga may like, I'd be like, you know what? Let me grab that, or just.
Well, I like stocks. You could have bought that. So I came in this man room this morning. We always meet up about these stocks. And I was like, thinking about buying one Tesla stock while it's on sale. I've been buying a couple every time it's been dropping. Or I was like, should I get these contracts? And he told me his opinion, and he could have been a better friend and bought me a stock. So why didn't you start there?
So I'm talking to Mike about this, and I'm like, I'm trying to do better things as a friend. And you know what? We need to implement, like, let's just watch a movie. We hang out when we can. Of course, if we going somewhere, we'll hop in the car together. Like me, Cam, and Mike. I forgot where we was going the other day. Oh, we was going to look at stuff to get this car fixed. But that was like a little venture in itself, So we need to implement. We actually need a whole vacation with all the homies, but. Of course, we hadn't got there yet, but that needs to be in the works because we can't take these times for granted. Especially being in the house together. So thank you for saying that because we need to think about that. But usually, if a man said we probably spark up conversation. We be here talking about stuff, so we hang out. But like I want to go somewhere outside of this and really adventure off.
So you gonna answer?
James Johns. Hey, what up, Trap the Sack? The old pizza nigga back at it again. How y'all been doing? You know what, Cam? You know what?
It's holding you accountable for what you said.
You know what? If I could afford to get you multiple Tesla stocks, I would.
You can.
Yes, I can. But at the same time,
but you don't want to be a good friend.
At the same time, I'm building my portfolio as well with you, and I can't do but so much.
I'm just saying what you said. You said
yes,
you want.
I want to get more gifts that I want to give, not that you want me to give.
No, but the key word you said, my nigga would like that.
Yes,
I like Tesla stocks.
I do know you like Tesla stock, but that's still something that I'm not choosing to do that yet. I can, and maybe I will one day, but not yet. We're gonna start and see if you appreciate the small things first.
Ain't nothing small about you but your dick.
Oh, shit. Oh. James Johns. Hey, what up, Trap the Sack from old pizza nigga back at it? How y'all been doing?
Pizza nigga.
Is your year prosperous? I just caught up on Euphoria. Me and my girlfriend are going strong. I've improved my mental health because niggas just be needing to. That's funny. Yeah, they do. My bald ass manager, no offense, Emmanuel, is so fucking terrible. He let my stank ass coworker stay with bed bugs. Oh no.
Whoa.
It wasn't until 2 weeks ago my other coworker and I forced his hand in photos and video evidence to do something. We rent out office space in the building. He didn't tell the building in order to fumigate, so we're literally walking on eggshells, no pun intended. But I'm considering leaving, but I don't want to because I'm going to be moving in July, so I'm at a crossroads right now. What should I do? Also, blue cheese still trash. Y'all be careful out here. All right, so first off...
That's messed up by a man like that. Oh, he in there work with bed?
Yeah,
wait, what?
Like, first off, is your year prosperous? Yes, we were just talking about how in January the market was booming.
It was prosperous until like last week and a half.
Yeah,
all my gains have been wiped out by the correction.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's
you
going
know,
correct.
when you got a strategy, it will recover.
It
but
will
right
recover.
now, it's down.
Yeah, right now it's down.
But yes, I'm still prosperous.
Yes.
But my stocks are a little down.
Yes.
But everything else is prosperous.
And those are going to be prosperous too.
I got 2 money emails today, so.
Oh, good. And then,
And no, I won't be buying you a gift because, you know, you hurt my feelings. I was thinking about buying you stock. Since I know where you stand, just work on my portfolio.
nigga, you know where I stand and where I stay. He said, what should you do? Honestly, if you're moving in July and you are looking to save money, you already have your strategy. Like we just said, you already have your strategy. You might just have to tough it out until you ready to move, stack up as much as you can. And then when you about to move, like, hey, that's it. Like, but if it's affecting your quality of life, then that might be different. You might need to go ahead and get out of it. Like if you just can't mentally take it, if you need mental breaks and all that stuff, I don't think no job is worth you stressing over it like that. If that's the case, but if you can hold off,
if it's affecting your health, get out of there. But if it's not, then stay.
Yeah,
'cause that's what I did with my last job before we moved to LA.
Yeah,
stay stacked up and move.
Yeah. Marty McFly 86. Good morning, Trap the Sack fam. I hope everyone's doing well today. I just want to say a few things. I'm loving the podcast as now I got my girl into it and I'm putting her up on some of y'all's old skits too. Appreciate that, Marty. Also, I'm working out while on the road. I jump rope for a minute at each one of my stops so I can implement that into doing more. See, that's dope. You on the road and you're doing it. There's no excuses out here. That's great. I keep the jump ropes on me at all times. And shout out to Purpose Patch. I love my patches and hats. I got and rock them all the time. I'm planning on driving across country this year and collaborate with some of my favorite YouTubers along the trip. So hopefully I can come on the podcast as a new guy. But anyways, let me stop blabbing on and get back to this jump rope. Stay up, everyone. Last thing about the fighting games. Who remembers Def Jam Fight for NY? But Def Jam Fight for NY.
Yeah, remember the Def Jam fighting game? It was like a Street Fighter type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely remember
they had
that.
Joe Budden on there.
To me, that was a great idea.
Yeah, it was.
When that came out back in the day,
yeah,
I thought that was an amazing idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was successful on their end from an investment standpoint. I believe it was probably, but It was a great idea.
And also, that's a great idea to cross country and collaborate because that's an interesting story to go cross country collaborating with your favorite people or whoever you can get. I think that's dope. And when you're in LA, if you got a story to tell, let us know.
You should be vlogging.
Yeah, definitely be vlogging. Aisha, hey guys, hope y'all are doing okay. So through my journey of losing weight, I'm planning to get back into the dating scene. When I first moved out of my parents' house at 19, I almost immediately got into a relationship and that lasted about 3 years. That ended summer of 2020 and I haven't really talked to anyone since. I've been on a journey of being a better me and have been loving it so far. I'm scared to go back into dating because of the way I'm shaped. I used to have an hourglass figure and guys in high school and college only talked to me because of that. And I usually wouldn't find out till weeks or months later. I'm scared that once I get that again, I'll be swarmed with men who don't really want to get to know me for me and waste my time. It's really annoying. Is there any way to avoid this getting back in the dating scene? Love y'all.
Not necessarily, You will never know someone's intentions until you know, but I guess try to ask those important questions right up front, like, what's your intentions with me? Mm-hmm. That'll usually scare off anyone who's not have the best intentions for you. Like, just be straight up honest with everyone and see how they respond, and you just got to fill it out from there.
Yeah, if they go into sex immediately, then you know what it is. Like if they going to talk about it, but you also have to understand that when you're dating, that's just what it is. There might be some one and only times out there where you just you gonna meet this person at one time and they just not it. Like this is the part of the dating experience. Like that's just, so you can't necessarily go out and just be looking for love off top. You got to go out and just look for an experience in a moment, and then if it turns into something else, then great. But it's no way to fully know somebody's true intentions. All you can do is trust your gut, trust your intuition. You've been working on yourself for 3 years, so that's perfect. So you know how to listen to your mind and your spirit, and able to to navigate the scene in the best way.
You gotta be willing to get hurt to find love.
Yep. All right, couple more questions here. Michael Chastain. What's up, Trap the Sack? Fayetteville, North Carolina in the building. I've been watching Big Chuck McBride like you guys recommended. He fucking hilarious. Him and his video intros throwing pits and Rottweilers had me crying. Long story short, my dog different. I tried side submitting my dog while he was going crazy one day. I need Big Chuck, dog. Any other tips? Nah, he different.
That nigga Big Chuck, boy.
He different. That shit funny though, but yeah, I wouldn't suggest you keep doing that if you don't know what you're doing out there. Your dog like, nigga, if you don't get off me. So, Ace Pierce. Hey, y'all. Been looking at Trap the Sack rentals on Zillow for a while now. Just now moving in, and I love it here. Yeah. I forgot we was on Zillow, so yeah, I appreciate that. When do you guys feel is the right time to date? Do you feel that once you meet personal goals or experience noticeable growth in struggle areas that you are then ready to date?
That's subjective to everybody. I don't know if it's a perfect thing for that, but I know for men, like usually,
Asia, my bad.
For men, usually we like to be like, because we're bred to be providers, and back in the day we were hunter gatherers, so we don't feel like we can provide, like financially and emotionally. You feel like, what am I doing here? It's a lot of stress on us, so. A lot of times that and having this stuff together.
Yeah, and I've said that before. For men, I think, and I just listened to something about this the other day. I think for women, they tell girls to focus and be independent and all that stuff, and that's great. But at the same time, men usually operate like that. Men usually focus on career and stuff like that, financials, because like Cam said, they are the hunter-gatherers, the providers. And like, I stand on the hill where I do believe that men under 30 shouldn't be seriously thinking about marriage like until they 30. To be honest, I'm just standing on that hill. For me personally, I do believe that because I've seen time and time again reasons why. There's a select few, of course there's always an anomaly or a select group where okay, they got married young and they fine, but like the majority, I honestly believe, find your purpose, do the work on yourself, and then when you get to about 30, that's when you can really start thinking like, okay, I'm prepared to be the man in this marriage or relationship. Because you see a lot of divorces, they be young, a lot, so you get, it's just for men, I'd stand on that hill.
That's funny because I don't necessarily stand on that hill, but I can see just in my life, I was looking now at about to be 33, looking back at like early mid 20s, I wouldn't be ready for no marriage. Wouldn't be ready for marriage.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a select few. It's gonna be a select few, of course, but I'm just talking about the majority. But like you said, there's no right time to date. It's just on you. To be honest, how you feel personally. Brax215, Yo DT and Trap the Sack fam, what's been good? So real quick, I like to watch anime, right? And most people see it as weird, but I ain't never gave a fuck. That's funny. I'm a former athlete who likes anime, football, and all nigga shit. But I just started an anime that has over 1,000 episodes. I kept telling myself I wasn't going to watch it because it's just too long. But 5 days later and 92 episodes in, I can't stop watching it. So my question is, what show did you say you wouldn't watch, but now you can't stop watching it, and it's one of your new favorites? Oh, and the show I'm talking about is called One Piece. It's an anime about pirates. But I'll let you go though. By next week, I'll be at episode 200 something. I'll keep y'all up to date on how fast I can watch all 1,000. Be safe, stay blessed, and fuck stress. Yeah, 1,000 is a lot.
No, that's overwhelming, but it's nothing weird about watching.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. Yeah, fuck them people.
Yeah, anime fire. But the last two times I felt that way, it wasn't recently, but it's when I went on the journey to catch up with Game of Thrones because I got on it late.
Yeah,
and then when I went back in, like when The Wire first came out, I watched like the first season, and I missed, like I watched sporadic seasons, but I remember 2 or 3 years ago, I went back like, all right, I'm about to do this again and watch it from the beginning all the way through. So when you watch a show that's like done and you see like it's 8-10 seasons, it's like, woo! All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then you just go.
Yeah, mine was Game of Thrones when I had to catch up. But I would say one of the new feelings, a good feeling is when I was at my barber's in Atlanta and he put on the first episode of Your Honor. As soon as I watched it, I said, Cam gonna like this. I called him immediately. I said, go watch first episode. He called me back. He said, I'm in it. And when shows get you like that, some shows get you, and it got me right off the bat.
I'm a sucker for good shows. I like good shows, like critically acclaimed.
That concept was crazy. I was
shows.
like, this is good. Good, not crazy in the sense where you couldn't see it happen, but it just so like it was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
I need season 2.
Yeah, I need season 2. Emmanuel didn't find it. He didn't like it. He logged off. Mike, not that he didn't like it, but he said I guess it was too much white privilege for him. But I wasn't looking at all that. It was just a good show.
I thought Emmanuel said that.
Yeah, Emmanuel did say that.
Mike said that too?
I thought Mike said something else, but I said, y'all tripping, because that thing was fire.
That thing fire.
Brandon, a.k.a. the Pizza Popo. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite unofficial cousin who's not really a cousin, but gives off hella cousin vibes. This week I have a question. I have a question / need some advice. Deep down inside, I'm a social butterfly. I love to talk and I'm very quick with it. I be wanting to show off my extroverted side, but going out makes me uncomfortable as hell. Also, my friends be wanting me to hang out and whatnot. I really want to hang out, but I can't hang. Literally, after 10 minutes of being social, my social battery will die and I'll be ready to go home and get into bed. Any advice on how to deal with being an introverted extrovert? All right, everyone, I'm going to fuck with you. And P.S., Rome, that shit you said last week about me talking like I had blue cheese on my breath was literally the funniest shit I've heard in a while. But Bouch Chronicles with Brandon coming soon. Laughing my ass off.
I think I'm an introverted extrovert. Like,
I can see that.
It's easy because growing up, I was one of those shy kids. I was quiet and I wouldn't really like show you who I really am until I got to know you. I don't know why I was so guarded, to be honest, but I maybe that I was just an introvert, and I always been that way. So I can fake it though. I guess what I do help with that come out more. But when I get to know you, then I'm a real extrovert. But if I don't, I be a little apprehensive here and there. So I get it. And then the older I get, the more of a homebody I am. So being out in certain settings, like I can't see myself just partying, clubbing unless I'm like going to Vegas or I'm out of town.
That's intentional.
Yeah, but like this living here and going clubbing now at this age, it just doesn't sound appealing to me. Certain things. So I get that.
I think because obviously I've been telling y'all about my battles going on these past 2 weeks. I think I'm becoming an introverted extrovert because I'm very extroverted. But I think the more I'm getting into my finances, the more I'm getting into my self journey, like I'll go hang out, and I'm gonna be honest with you, about like 30 minutes, 45 minutes in, I'll be like, all right.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Like, unless it's just something stimulating, and I'm just like, all right, this is like, other than that, I'll be like, yo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. So I may be becoming that. I'm still very extroverted, but this pandemic probably may help that a lot. Just because I think I fell in love with the time I've had with myself. So, yeah. So, I would say you said ways to deal with it. I mean, I think you pretty much just set your boundaries. Like, hey, all right, I'm going to go out, y'all. But listen, I'm gonna come hang out for an hour. Or I'm going to come hang out for an hour and a half. Whatever it is. And then your friends just got to understand. You set your boundaries. Like, all right, well, you came and hang out. Because
Show face.
People always should just be appreciative of the time that you give them because that's something that you gave and you can't get back. So I would say keep it that way. Oh, it's our girl. It's Shadonna. I'm going to read to you. What's good, Mo? How y'all be? All right, I'm chilling in D.C. My question this week have nothing to do with one another, so don't come for me saying how I get off topic as usual, Cam. So here it goes.
Here we go.
Have you ever gotten cotton mouth after smoking a J? Yes. And from a man's perspective, what makes pussy trash? Not talking about the woman's lack of performance in bed, but the pussy itself. But anyways, y'all niggas keep it nice and greasy around there. All right, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. We might have said this before. Okay. I had a conversation with my homeboy a while back. I was like, what is it about pussy that makes men do the things they do? Because if we really break it down to the science, yes, some are tighter, some are looser, some are
fatter,
smaller,
wetter.
smellier. But it's all different things. I said, but if we put the penis in, universally, it's going to kind of feel the same. Like overall, but it's going to feel the same. So I said, so what is it? What is it? And so me and him broke it down. It was like, it's not the pussy itself. It's the packaging around it. It's like if somebody hands you a gift in a brown paper bag, and if somebody hands you a gift in a box that folds open, it's nicely placed. It's just the packaging around the vagina that I think creates that experience. So I feel like...
So it could be the person.
Yeah, so it could be the person. It
could be if you in love with that person or not. It could be if that person got a fat ass or not. It could be if that person... She can grip down and bite down, it's all kinds of things.
If the skin's soft and you like that, or like
it could be the way it's shaved, the way it is manicured. It could be that. It could be the way it smells.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
So that's why I said I don't think pussy itself is bad. I don't think that's ever the case because it's going to feel. Even if the girl just lays there, the nigga just stick it in, it's going to feel good. But I think it's the total packaging around it that has to be it, because I think when people say, "Oh, she was trash," it's because of what she was doing. It was because of the elements of what was going on. I don't think it's the actual vagina, unless she just having a problem. It could dry.
Be if that could be the case. If it smells, it's just like, hey, because if you smelling on every stroke, it's like, oh. That ain't gonna be fun.
Yeah,
and same thing, I guess, for a dick.
Yeah, same thing for a dick. Yeah,
musty balls. Yeah. If you smelling that,
that would be the only thing I would say is trash. Other than that, it has to be like we said, the packaging around it, whatever that person is doing. That's what I believe. Bees with the bad knees. What's up, DT fam? Hope all is well. I have a question. For the past year, I've met maybe 5 to 6 women. All went well for a couple of months, and every single one of them has told me, I thought I was ready, and I just have too much on my plate right now. Is that the new excuse saying I don't like you, or do you believe that it's me attracting women who just have a lot on their plate? Because that is one hell of a coincidence if that is the case. Just want to hear from you guys' perspective. I know I'm 27 and have time, but I've also never been in a relationship. Longest time I've ever dated someone was 4 months. I'm still in construction mode, learning and applying, but any advice would be helpful. Thank you.
It could be a lot of things. Sometimes when you get to know someone better, you realize, okay, maybe what they need, I need to be this, and you not at that place right now. And you don't discover that until you deeper in it. Mm-hmm. So some of it could be like maybe they don't like you anymore. Some of it could honestly be, well, I really like him, so I don't even want to like have this end bad. Let me just be honest and say, I'm not in the place for this right now. Maybe they could be more honest, but it could be a myriad of things, to be honest.
And I think you just have to continue, like you said, you're doing the work. I think you have to continue in that energy. You will attract the right energy. It's going to come in different forms. It's going to come in different waves. And you just got to understand that that's a part of dating. Like we said earlier, like you might have 10 in a row that just don't work out. But then you might have 1 or 2 that do.
And then also those people may be helping to set you up for that one that is going to be the right one. Like some people come in your life just to show you like, all right, this is what you need to work on. So when you get to that relationship that's meant for you, boom, you good to go. Yeah. So look at it like that. Look back and reflect. What did you learn from all these girls?
Yeah. Last question, Olivia Castro. What's good, fam? How's everybody holding up? So let me just go straight to the point. I went out with this guy one time, and now he is asking me if I want to go on a trip with him in his rest house, whatever. So I have been dodging that question for a week now, and I also told him, I can't go alone. And then he said, that's okay. I have plenty of room to share. I don't want to end up in the woods, haha. The question is, how do I reject, but softly? If there is such a thing, LOL. But anyways, hoping everyone is making better choices every day. I think this is easy, Olivia. I think you have to let them know, hey, look, I really enjoy our company. I love everything that's going on. I think it's a little bit too early for me to go on a trip right now, but let's explore this option a little bit later on down the road when we have talked a little longer. If he can't respect that, then I don't know. I don't think you need to talk to him.
Or you could tell him, not really in a place to date
Yeah.
you right now.
Yeah, I'm not really placing to date you right
Well,
now.
we just came-
I got a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, you honestly, that's the softest way. Because if you're not feeling comfortable, like, hey, that's a great.
Think we're moving a little fast.
Yeah, I think move a little fast. I would like to go on a trip, but let's hang tight for a little bit. And if he get mad from there, I'd be like, all right, well, you don't need to go.
You dodged a bullet.
Yeah. But yeah, that is all for today's Couch Chronicles, episode 6. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.